Previously on Skyrim Rags to Riches, Olaf climbed down a waterfall, he visited his wife,
Hello, my love. Back from some adventure, I bet?
got into a fist fight, rode a horse, freed a trapped wolf, then killed it, then killed some hunters in self-defense, found a shrine of Talos, then stumbled upon a bear's cave. So Olaf has angered a bear, one of the many things he has angered on his journey. We remembered that we met Macaque the Liar, who Elder Scrolls fans will recognise, and thought that maybe if we lured the bear to him he might kill it, but he just ran away because he's a coward and a liar. So we managed to escape the bear and run back to Solitude and spend the night at the Winking Skeever. We have survived to live another day. Day 33. We get up bright and early and leave the Winking Skeever and decided we're going to do a bit of alchemy. Now we head to the Hall of the Dead in Solitude because we know that there's a lot of hanging moss there, which is a useful alchemy ingredient. Now you notice that it says steel here, obeying the game's ridiculous rules of what is owned by other players. That counts as stealing, but I'd be very surprised if anyone will miss some moss hanging in a dingy old crypt. So we decide to take it. Then we head up to the city itself and gather a lot of nightshade, which is another powerful alchemy ingredient. Then we get making potions, and this is a sped up version of the actual 10 or so minutes we spent crafting a massive pile of potions. So we basically start selling them to anyone who'll buy them in town, but we clear them out of gold because some of the potions we made were so powerful that they fetched a really nice price. So we had to take the carriage to Whiterun, just down the road, to sell more of them to the merchants there. Because we have Dawnguard installed, the new DLC, we are met with a vampire attack in Whiterun. But Adrian of Icci, the blacksmith, makes short work of them. So we take the vampire's armour and gear, because they're not going to miss it. They had some thralls as well, so we took their gear. So we got a nice little pile of armour there, which we can then sell. We won't be doing any of the Dawnguard stuff though, because Olaf is not a vampire hunter. And we head back to the Bannered Mare. So we leave the Bannered Mare, we sell all of the junk we picked up from the vampire attack to Belethor, make a tidy little sum. We decide to keep the sword because we think that Olaf now, 30 plus days in, is ready for an upgrade from his lowly dagger. Adrian of Icci, who kicked the vampire's asses, who you can see in the background there lying naked, we do a little bit of work for her.
How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead.
Which is obviously designed as a sort of tutorial for new players, but we might as well get some gold because the supplies, the recipe ingredients are free. It's not a massive money spinner, but it's something to do, isn't it? Free money. Free money is always good no matter how low the amount. In the Bannered Mare, we go for some dinner and we meet Uthgard the Unbroken, who challenges us to a fist fight, and of course we can't back down from that. She's a tough woman, but we beat her. Get 100 gold. Then we head out to the plains around Whiterun for a little bit of hunting. Reminds us of the old days. Your long-time viewers of Rags to Riches will remember. We'll notice how much Olaf's skills have improved in shooting deer in the ass. We find a little shack which has an unowned bed, so we sleep in that and save ourselves some money. Day 35. Now we're still out in the plains of Whiterun here. We leave our little shack behind and we head back into town. Adrian Avici asked us to deliver a sword to Proventus Avenici, who is her father.
Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici?
So we take it up to Dragon's Reach, the Jarl's Palace, but it was a total waste of time because we got 20 gold for it. 20 trifling gold. So that was a waste of time. We sell the spoils from the hunt yesterday to Belethor, and we get the idea that there's a bandits camp just outside of Whiterun. So we hire Janassa, a mercenary, to help us clear it out.
You have chosen wisely. Lead on, and I shall follow.
500 gold she cost, but we think that the materials and loot that we'll get from this little bandit raid will be worth more. That's in theory anyway. So we send Janassa into the camp while we hide behind a rock. We help her out from afar, firing a few arrows, but she takes the brunt of the damage. But then, just as we're trying to help her out with this guy, we accidentally shoot her in the back and kill her. If you've been watching the series for a while, you'll know that Olaf has done this before with similarly tragic consequences. So with a heavy heart, we raid the bandits' camp. There's a trap here in this chest. It's the worst trap ever. Yeah, very, very nice. Useless. We take all the armor and weapons off the various bandits lying strewn around and sell the stuff to Adrian and make a very tidy profit. We're getting very, very close to the final 25,000 gold sum. So the sun's not quite set yet, so we decided to do a little bit of wood chopping for the owner of the Bannered Mare, who'll buy it off of us. We chop wood till nightfall, then head back to the Bannered Mare, and we get a nice about 400-ish gold from chopping wood. So it's been a very, very productive day. Day 36. So we buy some dinner from, some breakfast rather, from a holder. Some bread, some cheese, classic Nord breakfast. It's a pretty grim morning, but we decide to head out and find some money-making opportunities. We find this mysterious lady in the lake type thing. Take the sword, we can sell that. As we are exploring the tundra, we accidentally run into some elves, some Thalmor.
This doesn't concern you now, citizen.
Luckily they don't attack us, they just threaten us. There's obviously something going on here. They look on edge. Then we find a load of dead Stormcloak soldiers. They're not going to miss their stuff, so we take it. And we find a dead Thalmor Justicar as well, who's got some really nice elven armour on him. That's going to fetch us a nice price. Continuing onwards, we kill a saber cat and various other creatures, amassing a nice stockpile of pelts. We find a chest buried in this little ancient Nordic ruin, but we don't venture inside because that would be too much like an adventure. Our inventory is heaving today. We've got lots of really nice stuff. We continue up the mountain into the wilderness and we find the shrine of Mirunes Dagon, who is the main bad guy in Oblivion. But as impressive as his shrine is, we can't get inside, which is a shame because once you finish the quest related to this shrine, it's full of gems and gold ore, but Olaf won't be doing any questing. Then we find a dead hunter and we see this.